Welcome to the channel, Posies. If you're new, my name is Cadence, and if you are not new, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to be making something very exciting. It is my shampoo and body bar recipe. So on my website, this is called Apples and Rosemary. So this is a soap I have made many a time. And so this is a all-natural shampoo bar that is not stripping for your hair. It has a lot of amazing ingredients in it, and it does clean your hair without stripping it. We're going to go over the ingredients and different things like that. One of the main ingredients is white kaolin clay. So white kaolin clay in the soap recipe is good for adding slip to the soap so that you can detangle your hair. It is also a natural shampoo, but it is great for adding slip to the soap bar and the lather so that you can detangle your hair and run your hands through your hair, because I have curly hair and I need something to help detangle. You've also got a sugar water solution. So sugar is a natural lather booster. So all I do is I put 1 teaspoon of sugar per pound of oils, and all I do is I put enough distilled water over the sugar to dilute it. Not enough like a bunch, just enough to dissolve it. And we have rosemary essential oil. You can go to eocalc.com to, calculate your essential oil based on your oil weight. So this is rosemary essential oil. Rosemary is a super ingredient for your hair, and so this makes the soap smell amazing, plus it has those hair loving benefits. And of course, the main thing, the apples and rosemary. This soap is going to be made with an apple cider vinegar lye solution. So this is, instead of having a water and lye solution, I just replace the water with pure apple cider vinegar. This is a really good soap. In my bucket here, you can't see it, but you're going to see it in a second. I have a 5-gallon bucket of different oils and butters. We're going to be making 100 bars of this soap today. But this recipe has a lot of castor oil in it, so that is going to help with lather. And castor oil is another great hair product. It's very great for your hair. And we've got like olive oil. One of my things with my shampoo bar recipes is I don't have coconut oil in it. Coconut oil is a great oil in soap making, of course, but it is a very cleansing oil. So what I wanted for this recipe, I wanted it to be able to clean your hair without stripping it. So combined with all of the ingredients like the sugar water and the castor oil and the olive oil, this does make a beautiful lather for the soap bar, but it does not strip your hair. So that is a win-win for me. So now we're going to go ahead and get into pouring all of my additives into my oils, because we're going to blend that together, and then we will add our lye solution and get it thick. First, we're going to add our white kaolin clay. So we add this to all of the shampoo bars because, like I said, it adds such a good texture to the soap. And it's great for your scalp too. So I love white kaolin clay. And you can also check out the description if you'd like to get some equipment that I have, like my bucket tilter or my big blender. We've got our sugar water. Like I said, all I do is 1 teaspoon per pound of oils, not your soap weight, just oil weight. And then we have our rosemary essential oil. This smells so refreshing and good. This soap bar is definitely one of my pride and joys, so I love everything about this soap. Now we're going to take my big blender and we're going to blend all of these powders together until it is all smooth. So that is about as smooth as it's gonna get, and now I'm gonna put on my lye safety gear, and we're gonna put our lye solution into here. Now, one thing with apple cider vinegar lye solutions is they do get kind of gelatinous if they are left for too long. So these lye solutions are not meant to be made too much in advance. So just keep that in mind. Now we're gonna mix this until it's incorporated and it gets thicker. And here is our apples and rosemary shampoo bar. So I'll be back to cut that in about a day or so. We'll check on it and make sure it doesn't get too hard before then. But I'll show you the final result. And so yeah, stay tuned for that. So it has been a day since we poured this apples and rosemary soap. So of course, when you make your soap, you always want to monitor it, even despite recommended cut times, because soap recipes can have a lot of variables, even with just temperature. Like if you live in a warmer climate or colder climate than I do, it might change how long you need to wait before you cut your soap. But here in Virginia, it is pretty warm, so I'm just gonna cut this. It has been a day and it is at a very good consistency so that it's not too hard and it's not too soft. And this smells so good. I love the smell of rosemary essential oil. It just is so refreshing and bright. Now we're gonna get this so we can cut it. Alright. That cut very well. So that is what the loaf looks like. It is just a very simple soap, but it is very beautiful to me because of how great it is for everything. And you also can use this on your skin too. That's why it is called our shampoo and body bar, because if you want to use this on your face, on your hands, wherever, you can do that. So this is not just a soap that is limited to hair. Now we're going to get this cut into bars. So I've got my multi-bar cutter out and we're going to put this through here. And there we go. Some very pretty, simple bars of apples and rosemary soap. I'm just putting them back into the mold to the side here, so that looks very good. And these will be ready in 4 to 6 weeks. Want to let them cure, and this does really well. I'm so excited to be making more of the soap and sharing it with you all, because this is a soap recipe that you guys love, the Posies love. So I want to make sure I show you guys how I make it and the process of making it, and let you guys see what we're doing with this soap. And yeah, this is still one of our best-selling soaps. People really love it, and it is just really an amazing product. And I'm so glad you guys love it, because this is my baby. I made this recipe a while back, really targeted it for me, and I'm so glad that you guys agree that you love it, because I made it because I really needed something specific for my hair. That's just a little bubble. I needed something specific for my hair, and this gave that to me. So I'm glad you guys agree that you love it, and I'm so glad that you guys love all of the soaps and all of the recipes. Make sure to check all of the recipes out, because I have different salt bar recipes, goat milk soap recipes, different recipes for all types of different soaps if you want to check out those. And I just love making these. And if you see, and today has been a big soap making day. We've been making lots of soap because we're trying to prepare for the holidays, and so there will probably be more batches of this coming later on, but we are just trying to prep. And so today we're cutting soaps and we're packaging orders, and yeah, I'm going to be teaching a soap class in South Boston soon. So there has been a lot of very fun things going on at Cadence Rose, and I'm so glad you guys are here, because it is all exciting and it's all because of you guys. So I'm very grateful. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, comment. Everything helps, and it is all free. You know, every like, share, everything helps the channel tremendously, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys who watch the videos. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting me. It all means a lot. It helps me with my future. So thank you for being here. Comment down below where you're from. I'd love to see that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.